Hello, welcome back. I've decided to change up the music a little bit. Last time we had a lo-fi hip-hop. This time it's gonna be something a little bit different. It's gonna be a classical station. Also, I have some few things I want to try. First of all, of course, we're gonna do our 30-minute quick sketch first, and then afterwards we're gonna go into our big project. But before we do that, I want to also try something that hopefully improves my speaking or my voice in general, because I thought or I think in the last few videos my voice sounded kind of dull and just monotone, which is what I want to change in the future. So I'm gonna do some voice not voice workouts, some voice training, not just off stream, but also I want to do it on stream. So what I'm gonna do is I saw a video where somebody suggested that you should get like a random color, and for every random color you get, you decide on a different voice tone you're gonna allocate to that color. So what I'm gonna do is basically, you can just by reloading this website, you can get a new color. And what I'm gonna do is basically every 30 minutes I'm gonna change this color, and the voice tone I decide fits to this color I'm gonna keep for this duration. And I want to see how that goes, and hopefully if that, or want to see if that improves my overall voice tone range, let's say that. After I've done some training before I started the stream, it's already like feeling a little like better than before, or in the last streams. It's not as tense, and I'm just feeling more tighter. What I mean is I can just spell out all the words and all that way easier than before, and I just feel like I can speak faster. So the short-term effects are already kicking in, so that's pretty nice. So what I'm gonna do is of course get my 30-minute thumbnail sketch, and when that's done, we're gonna go over to my project that I want to do only today. So we're gonna do something new today, not work on my stream, what do you want to call it? The stream assets. Basically, I was working on a static screen for stuff like Be Right Back and all that. But I want to actually work on a character today. I missed that the last few weeks because I've been working on different projects that didn't include characters. So what we're gonna do today is I have a pre-made character that I wanted to use for a different project, and we can use that to basically make us a base mesh we can work with. Which gives us the ability to quickly sketch out a character without having to create the head and all that, and you don't have to know all the proportions and all that, or you still have to know them, but you don't have to put them in all the time. So what I'm gonna do is import that, make that to a base mesh, which shouldn't take too long, and then we're gonna create a character based off of based on a 2D character, which I'm gonna grab from my Pinterest. I've been saving a lot of characters, and I just want to make some of them that I've saved. I don't want to just save them and then never make them. So I think that's a good idea to just do something different for a change, and then also just to keep the fun up, because if you're just working on the same project over and over and over every day, it can be quite boring, even if you like what you're doing. So let's do that. So first we're gonna of course delete that, and what I had the idea was also I'm probably gonna record my quick sketches, because I don't not only upload them to Instagram, I'm also gonna upload them to my video channel and probably make probably like a 3-minute or so video out of them, like a speed sculpt or a speed model, whatever you want to call it, which is I don't know if I'm gonna do it daily or not. I haven't decided on that yet, but I want to just discuss some topics in there while that's running, which can, I think, be quite interesting even for people who are not interested or not aren't that like even like have interest in 3D, but aren't maybe even haven't really tried it before. So yeah, that's what I want to do in the future. So what we're gonna do, of course, in the beginning is grab our RNG. Let's see if it works this time. If I type RNG, it worked. Nice. Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna do is grab my random number. It was from 1 to 30 because we have 30 3D scanned assets. This time we have 26. We're always in the 20s. I don't know why, but I mean, as long as we don't get the same one. I'm debating whether I should use the same one when I get it, or whether I should re-roll, because it can be quite interesting to see what you can come up with the same asset, but it can probably also be quite boring to use the same asset, especially now that I've just started with this project. So 26 would be 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. So this is actually the one I used in my first Quake sketch, so I'm not going to use that one, because that's just, I think, 2 days ago. So what I'm going to do is re-roll again, 25, so it's the other tree trunk, which is this one. Let's see how it looks. Hopefully this one doesn't need that much cleaning up, so we can go right in. Extract here, and then let's import that into Blender and see how that looks. Import, of course, with import, and then it's an OBJ object file. We go to where it's saved, and then nope, not projects, resources, 3D scans, and then the tree trunk 1. I'm actually kind of excited for one that I'm gonna do like a quick character, and also I want to include not only just the character but also the coloring process, just to have some color on it. They can be quite interesting, just the sculpt itself, but I think including color makes everything just look even more interesting. And I've also wanted to try a new technique of using color in Blender by using vertex paint. I can talk about that when we get there. Okay, so this one's definitely bigger than the last one. Let's see if we can actually move it, or if it's too big, if it's gonna crash my PC, because the vertices are so plenty. Let's see. Press the... Let's see, can I... Oh, let's try again. Okay, I'm in edit mode now. Okay, it's working. That's good. At least partially. Let's just put that on the pivot point, the little point in the middle, the yellow one right there. So that's just always nice to have that right there, because it's working as an anchor point, and if you just have it like somewhere around here and you rotate it, you just rotate from this point, which makes it kind of annoying moving this object if you would want to position it like precisely. Oftentimes it's easier to match these two, the object and the pivot point, to where it actually makes sense. Okay, that's okay, I think I'm ready to go. let's set up my 30-minute timer, and then of course 30 minutes for the modeling process, and then 10 minutes max for the composition. Let's go to our timer. Okay, I'm ready. Let's put that right here, just to have our order. And yeah, I think I'm gonna start. Let's go with timer is ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, no, never mind. I'm gonna go back, and what I wanted to do is get my color, so I know what voice tone I should use. Random color. Let's see what we get. Okay. Let's see. That's an interesting color. Bordeaux, if you want to call it that. I think that's something like that. Let's say. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this one. Let's see how that works. So what we're gonna do first is, of course, start my timer, and then let's start. Okay. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna what do you want to call it? The remeshing. Because I want to fill up these top and bottom holes. So what I'm gonna do is put it to smooth maybe, or even sharp, just so we can keep the detail. And then lower the octree. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. We get to octree depth high. So that increases the density of the octrees, which is, I think, just 4-sided faces. Okay. I mean faces with 4 edges. And now we're gonna do let's see. We're gonna actually go right into the shader, because I want to work inside this log. So what I'm gonna do is go in here and let's see, what do you want to do? We go into rendered mode. Of course, before we do that, we join these areas so we can make our own little camera view. Go to horizontal. Nope, that's the wrong one. Let's go to this one. And then, of course, horizontal. Now we close these two, and also all these overlays. And this can go away as well. And now, let's see. Go to rendered mode, of course, just so we can see what we're actually doing. And I'm gonna work with an HDRI. An HDRI is basically, of course, first we're gonna get another window, and then we're gonna go to our HDRI, apply that to the world. Right now it's purple because there is no HDRI applied. Let's open one up. Games art, of course, and then Blender Cloud. Nope, not inspirations, resources, HDRIs, of course. Let's go with let's see, which one looks pretty interesting. I think I'm gonna go with a pretty boring one, but something that's intentional, because I want to go for like a lab environment. So what I'm gonna do actually is let's let that just stay like it is. Let to smooth maybe. It's not working. Oh, now it's working. The octrees are, or the faces are too much, so that the smoothing doesn't work properly. Or it works, but it's too much geometry to actually affect the surface. So what I'm gonna do is set up my camera first, so we can have our I think which side do you want to use? This one looks pretty good. Let's go in here and oh, we gotta create our camera first. Let's go in here and then put it right there. Go out of it. Oh, that's pretty small. That's a big log. Let's scale that down just so we can work something more realistically. Because if you pay attention to these to the scale right there, no, to the dimension, these are actually affecting the they're gonna affect the lighting. So if you have a huge scale, you also need more light, which is of course not what we want to have. So what we're gonna do now is go in here. Look that we have a good shot. I think we can go a little bit deeper. So let's rotate that on our x-axis. Of course, go in the camera view, go down, just so you can have a more level view on it. And now we're gonna switch up the background. We need a little bit less of floor, so we can have that right there. Extrude that up. Nope, we need this one right there. Extrude that up, and that's looking pretty good. We're also gonna rotate the camera a little bit, I think. Also this thing as well. Just so we can have the little edge right there. I mean the corner. We're gonna extend these two edges to the top of the view, so we can have it like that. And then let's see, focal length can be actually a little bit higher because we want to focus on this object. Let's put it to 85, which is a good standard for flat looking objects, if you want to call it that. It's not having that much depth if you put it on 85. It can be more, but this one is pretty good. Let's see. I'm gonna put this one closer to the log. Okay, nice. And then let's work on this log. What we're gonna do first is go in here and change the log's properties. So what we're gonna do now is go in here. Let's see, there's no texture applied right now. I don't know why, but I don't actually need it, so get rid of it. What we're gonna do is go in mesh and use a what is it? Cylinder. Put that over there and move that over there. Make it a little bit slimmer. Scale it up just a little bit. That looks pretty good. Put it up a little bit like that. That's pretty good. Shade it smooth. But we need one more edge loop right there, so it looks better in the shading. Put that at the top as well, because we want to make a little cell. We have 23 minutes left. It's pretty good. I'm saying pretty good too much, but whatever. I activated my macro by accident, which is just left clicking. Let's see. Okay, it's done. Okay, what we're gonna do now is create some pipes. Or no, I'm gonna change this first. So no, I'm not gonna change this first. I'm gonna go for the look first, which what I talked about yesterday, which was making the big shapes first and then working on the details. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my path, and then I gotta keep in mind that I have to talk like Bordeaux. So let's keep that going. Go to geometry and use the offset to make, nope, not the offset, the depth, to give it some more depth. Go in here. Oh, nope, that's put that to 0. And then let's work with that. What we're gonna do is move that over here to the top, or almost to the top. Let's put a more depth in there. A little bit more. That's a little bit too much. Let's put 0.3. And now, let's see. Put that right there. Remove all these vertices. We only need 2 right now, because we want to apply it to the... of course, put that right there. Just setting some settings, and then we can attach it to this surface. So what we're gonna do now is work this one like this. We're gonna change these vertices though. or let's just work with this one, because I don't remember how to change the interpolation. Let me see if I can figure it out real quick. No, I can't, so let's just delete those ones. Vertices, and now work with these ones. What we're gonna do is push them up. Of course, use this one again, apply it or attach it to the surface, and then work with the other one. Create some more to create some pipes, basically is what I'm going for. So use this one, push it up, push it down, right there. Now we're gonna go down to the ground and rotate it around, give it some more space. Also this one as well. And then go in here, push that up like this, and then we're gonna go back here. Nope. Keep it on the ground like that. It removed itself. Nice. Oh, I know why. We gotta do it like that. Put that over there. I think that should be good. We're gonna use another one. Get that over there. Delete everything except these two vertices. Go over here, attach it to the surface, which looks pretty good. Let's go over here and of course rotate it around. Move it up. Maybe change the volume as well, just to have some variation, the depth, like that. And go in here and change these tubes some more. What we're going to do is push them back and like this, or maybe even keep them up for now and then move them down at the end, right there. Rotate them so they actually lie on the ground like that, and we're good. We don't see it in the video, so I mean in the frame, so we're not bothering about where it's actually going. And now the last one, I want to have 3. You attach that one to the surface and scale that in, just so we don't have like a huge arm. Rotate it around and rotate it to the back. Now we're gonna keep it like it is. I like this this shape actually, so we're gonna keep it. But this one's gonna we're gonna change the depth, make it a little bit smaller again. Maybe like this. Go down here, go to the bottom, rotate it on the z-axis, put it a little higher, and I want to have it go above this cable. We're gonna push it back a little bit, and it's going over the cable. This is just exactly what I wanted. This looks pretty good. And that's it. So what we're gonna do now is work. Okay, my macros on again. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is create some cubes, because we wanna put them in the. So we're gonna put them in the corner, because I want to have like a lab station. Put that over. No, we're gonna back here and put that over there. Scale that up. Nope, scale that up like that. Looks pretty good, higher than the actual thingy, excuse me. We're gonna extrude that as well, put that over in the corner, and then we're gonna do the same for this side. But what we're gonna do is make this smaller, because we want to have some variation. That's always good to have. Push that over there. Of course, we gotta remove our surface snapping. Put that over there, make it lower. That looks pretty good. So now we're gonna put some details in here. So what we're gonna do is to give some more edge loops. Put this edge down, and also push it inside a little bit, so we have some variation. I'm doing it quite freestyle like, just so because we only have 16 minutes left. And I think that's all we need for now. So what I'm gonna do now is also connect these actually to the cell. What we're gonna do for that is use a cylinder, push that up so we have the anchor point in the bottom, attach that to the surface, and now we can work with those. What we can do is scale them down first, scale them like that, make them wider, push them over here, and rotate them like that. We're gonna push them in a little bit, and that's our first attachment. That should be enough. Maybe we can push it down a little bit so it's actually more on there. Nice. We're gonna go in here and bevel these edges to make them more interesting. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna duplicate it. We're gonna put it over here and do the same right there. And this looks pretty good. Do one, oh, I think I want to put it higher and a little bigger, so it's actually above the surface, because it's supposed to be attached to there. And do one more, scale that down, rotate it, and rotate it some more. And we're gonna have almost everything done what's inside this cell. I think that's everything. So what we're gonna do now is use our shader, apply some shaders. So what I'm gonna do is stay in here and change the floor first, or actually change these. All these things are gonna have the same material. It's gonna be a metallic material. So select all of these ones. This, and that. Put this one in there as well. And now we're gonna apply those or link those and use the same material. So now all 6 have this material. What we're gonna do now, nice, we fix this little shading error. Let's do the same right here. And now let's work on this one. What we're gonna do now is work on this metallic, make it a little darker. We could make it rougher, but I think that's gonna take too long. So what I'm gonna do is only apply a rough texture, which is gonna be a noise texture. Let's see how that looks. Okay, let's apply a mapping to make it a little bit more to work with it better. You can push it around and all that. Now we're gonna put the scale down. No, we're gonna push the detail up. The scale can be higher. And now the roughness right there. And converter color ramp, our little friend color ramp is back. Put that in there. This looks pretty good. Yep, this looks pretty good. Looks like some scratches, which is what we want. And we're gonna put that in here with our little vector bump. Normal into normal. And put that over there. Color, height, and let's change that over to this one. Oh, and it should have some imperfections. That looks pretty good. We're gonna change the distance though to 0.2 maybe, and also the strength to maybe something like 0.2. It's not supposed to be like crazy. Now what we're gonna include or change are these tubes. They're gonna be like a rubbery material. So I'm gonna make a new material, select those two and this one highlighted, link the material by Control L, and now we're gonna make a rough material, which is really black, not super black, but push the specularity down, and also give it some subsurface, maybe 0.2, not as much. Put that to black, And that looks pretty good. Put the roughness up maybe even more. Okay. And what we can do with these, we can include a wave texture. I actually want to work on this one, which is the main focus, but let's finish this first. Let's make this a little bit faster. Let's see how that looks. Okay, that's not exactly what I wanted. Let's see if we can change that. Maybe normal, maybe UV. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, let's see the scale. Can we scale it a little bit? Oh, perfect. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we're gonna put another color ramp. Nope, not clamp. Color ramp. Push the black a little bit more and the whites as well, just to have some exactly that right there, some stripes, because we want to put some bumping on there as well. Vector bump. Put that over here. Oh, right there. And now put the color into the height, normal into normal, and there you have it. It looks pretty good. You could probably even displace this, but I'm not going to do that. It looks good on itself. What I'm going to do is change these a little bit, remove these from the original material. These ones are going to link to this one, because I want to make these a little bit more darker. Like this. This looks pretty good. Now I'm going to work on these things right there. Or actually, no, I'm gonna just keep them as they are. I'm actually change these, put them in there, just so we can have them. They're not just lying on the ground, right there. And this one you can't really see, so I'll just keep it like that. And let's work on this, because this is the main focal point. Before we do that, we're gonna change the strength of this down, maybe to a, let's see, 0.05. I want to have just a little bit of also we can rotate this. Let's see what looks good. This looks actually pretty interesting. Looks like there's a room or a door that's open and you can just see inside. What we're gonna do is work on this one right here. What we're gonna do, world object, and we're gonna remove all the roughness, put a transmission so we can see through. Transmission roughness can stay low. Can we see through? Now we can see through. And what I'm gonna include is a shader. Smooth is still not working, of course. Shader, which is where is it? Volume, no, principled volume. Put that in there. What that's gonna do, I'm gonna show you in a second. Let's put that to 0.2 maybe. Make it a emission strength to 1, and put that color to something like this. What that's gonna do, let's see, if we put that lower to maybe even 0.001, that's not changing a single bit. That's okay though. Let's just put that to 0.2. And now what we can do, wait, what happens if we put it to 0? Nothing. Perfect. Just working as intended. So we're just gonna keep it like that. I want to see what happens if we go in here, cursor selected, and then put a little cube in there. What happens? Can you see the cube in there? You can actually see the cube. What happens if you make it black? Oh, that looks cool. Okay, let's put a little monkey in there, because why not? Give that over here. Of course, I'm gonna keep being in my Bordeaux voice, like this. Put my subdivision up. I want to actually see what I'm doing, so I'm gonna remove that real quick. See my monkey, and let's see, it's gonna stay like this. Maybe change some vertices around here, like this. Push this down. This looks pretty weird, but we're still working on it. Like this. Move that around. Oh. Put that in there. Move it down a little bit more. Okay, that looks interesting. Rotate it. Oh. Okay. Little monkey cell. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is let's see how that looks. Of course we can't see anything because the monkey is still white. Monkey, I don't know why I'm naming this. I'm still hurrying. Put that to black. Maybe even put the roughness up. Okay, does that work? No, that does not work. What happens if we put the subsurface? Oh, we don't have subsurface. Let's see right here. Emission color, emission strength. If we put that to 0.2, oh yeah, that's pretty good. Let's put that to 0.3. We want to still have it illuminate the scene. Maybe 8.7. That looks pretty good. And what I'm actually gonna include is a lamp, a little spot lamp that's gonna shine down on this like that. Let's see the cone. Show cone, and put the size up, put the blend up, like this maybe, and power up, maybe 500. Okay, we can maybe even put that over here, rotate it. Or is it even oh, I know why it's not looking how I wanted it to look, because we're still missing something crucial for some atmosphere, which is the what I used yesterday as well, the principled volume for my fog. 0.25. That's too crazy. 0.025. Oh, that's pretty big still. Let's use a 0.01. I don't think I need this light. Okay. Let's put it even lower. 0.001. Okay. Color, of course, to white. And you don't see any HDRI anymore. I don't know if I like that. I think I'm gonna keep it like that. But to make it more interesting, I'm gonna also change the floor. Let's go in here and change that. Oh, that looks interesting. What we're gonna do is actually apply a new shader. What we're gonna do is apply texture. Let's see, where is it? The brick texture. Put that in there. And now let's change it. The scale is pretty obvious. Let's put that pretty high. Mortar size. Just a small 0.01. That looks pretty good. Mortar smooth. Bias, okay. No, we don't need bias. Brick width. Put that to 1. Put this one to 1 as well. No, that's too big. Let's put it back to let's put it to 0.3. Yeah, I think that looks or no, I wanna keep it at the same 0.25. And now 0.25. And this looks pretty interesting. We're gonna keep the the offset off, so they're in the same place, and we're gonna make them, let's look at them in this view. Okay, this looks pretty good. But what we're gonna do now is, of course, put our bump map in there. Color, Converter cut. Nope. Converter color ramp. Put this color to white as well. This one to white. Oh. We have 1 minute left. Put that in there. Oh. We're struggling a bit. Vector bump, of course. Color into the height map. Normal into normal. And there we have our little bump, which should be enough. We're gonna detail this bottom part a little bit. Nope, put me in here. Put this down. Make this more slanted. This one, that's too big. We want to have a more steeper. Why is it not working how I want it to work? We can just keep it like that, and then we go in here and put that down. Okay, nice. Maybe we can even remove the smooth. Okay, no, we can't. It's over almost. So I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, the density maybe 2.1, and we're done. Yep, there it is. Close that. And there it is. So now what we're gonna do is go into our we're gonna save it first, of course. Make a new folder. Okay, this looks good. Put that in there. It's our 4th quick sketch. Save it. And let's go into, where is it? Our compositor. Before we go in there, we're gonna get a new color because 30 minutes are over. What we're gonna do first, color management, but let's get our second color. Let's see what we got. Okay, what do you want to do for that? Okay, I have something. Let's be some more energetic and something more like this. Okay, let's go in here and change it up a little bit. What we're gonna do now is of course put our render it first, because that's what we need to work with this image. Render image. Oh, I forgot something that I'm forgetting all the time, which is first remove the samples and adapt the sampling. Also the passes, I should save those as preset on, but haven't done that yet. And also, what else can we do? We can we want to change our color management look to something like medium high. That looks a bit better. Save our file and let's render. Nope, we forgot something. Of course, it can't be that easy because we have to put our output to EXR, as I said before. EXR has more dynamic range, more color range, which gives you more freedom, and yeah, you can just you have some freedom while using the compositor and do post-production. So let's wait for that. As you can see, here's the render. Of course, we forgot something else to make it even faster, which is we put that to 50% of its original aspect ratio. Save that again and render it. Let's see. Okay, that looks interesting. You can only see half of it. That's it. What I forgot. Oh, I forgot the depth of field. So let's see if we can put that in via post-production. I've never tried that. Let's see how that works. Okay, we have our image, so we can switch from this window to the image editor, and pull up our render result. Now we're gonna include a viewer and split this. Let's get our reroute connected in there so we can use it for both of those. Now we'll put that in here, and we're gonna, of course, the first filter we're always gonna put in is the denoise filter, denoising normal as well as the denoising albedo, which looks pretty good. So it was pretty noisy, so it looks a bit more patchy on these flat areas, but that maybe even makes it better because they're not supposed to be completely blemish free. So what we're gonna do now is use some filters. First, actually, I'm gonna try to get this to get the blur in there. Defocus maybe. Let's see how that works. It does nothing, which is perfect. Or does it? It's set as circular angle. No, it's not working. Let's see. Sorry, my bad. Let's try another one. Let's try. Nope, this one does look better. We're looking for one that maybe just blurs the edges. I think the max blur size. Let's see how that image in there. Put that in there. Okay. Okay, so it blurs the whole image, even this one. So we're not gonna use that. Or does it? Does it actually does it blur the whole image? Yep, it does. So that's not what we wanted. So let's not use that. So we can include our little depth of field, which is kind of sad, but what can you do? What we're gonna do is first change the color a little bit. Maybe put some more contrast in there. Maybe a 0.5 will make it a little bit more interesting. Let's see how it looks without it. Okay, I think we can even put some more in there. Maybe a 0.75. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's put some more in here. Maybe make the saturations, bump that up a little bit. Saturation, maybe to 0.25. How does that look? Oh, of course we need to put 1.25 in this one, because this one's different. Maybe even some more. 1.25, not 1.125. Still looking pretty similar. Let's put 0.5. I want to really make the green pop. Without it, and with changes nothing. Okay, nice. Probably because the screen is really saturated, so we can't really change it. So maybe let's just let's see how that looks without it. With I mean, what we did before. It doesn't really change anything. Maybe we can. What happens if we put the value a little bit higher, 1.25? Okay, just a little brighter so we can see some more of the scene. And I don't think I'm gonna use the same filter I used yesterday, the distort filter. Let's just first of all, because I don't want to use the same filter over and over and over again. Also, let's use something else for today. I just want to change it up a little bit. Let's see, distortion, scale, rotate, plane track form. Let's see, flip displays. I don't think there's anything interesting in here. I haven't dabbled around in the post-production that much yet. But let's see. Of course, we can always see and look how it affects the scene. The distortion just nope, I'm not gonna use it. I said I'm not gonna use it, and I'm gonna keep my word. So it looks like this right now. So do we really want it? Let's see. output. What else can we do here? Color balance, color correction, invert. What does invert look like? Just I'm just here. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do that. What else do we have? Some filters maybe. In paint, what does that do? Put that to 2 maybe. Nothing. Put that to 20. Nothing. Okay, not gonna try that anymore. Vector blur, no. Yeah, I think that's about everything we can do here. We could I think that's gonna be it. We're gonna keep it like that, and we're gonna save it again and render the image, of course, as if we... Okay, let's just do it now, and then we can head over to our character. Save that, render as an image. Is everything set so far? I'm probably gonna bump that up a little bit, maybe 2 times 2. Okay, save that again and render the image. While that's rendering, I'm just gonna quickly check if everything's working. Yesterday my YouTube just didn't go live, I think. So I'm just gonna quickly check that. Let's see if I'm actually live on YouTube. Yep, I'm live. That's pretty good. Okay. So what? Let's check Twitch. Okay, nice. Let's check Twitch. Okay, nice. I'm hearing myself double. Nope, that's not good. Okay, perfect. Okay. It's still rendering. Once this is done, we have our first image. Then we're gonna render it again for the thumbnail tomorrow. While that's rendering, I'm gonna just quickly take a drink. Okay. Still rendering. What we can do before that's, or while that's still loading, is we can actually pull up our Pinterest images. I'm gonna quickly do that. Of course, we need another scene. I mean, our PureRef. PureRef is the one I'm using for references to keep them all in one place. Make a new scene. Error, of course. Okay.